Hello wonderful people, welcome to SFC and you're welcome to another tutorial. So guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be taking you along how I made this very beautiful office pant, and it's also a fitted pant. You can see it's looking so nice and I took a lot of pictures with this. So guys, if you're ready, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and if you have any question as we go by, please do well to drop it in the comment section. And if you're ready guys, let's just get into the video. First thing for us to measure out is the front crouch, and for us to measure that, our hips measurement divided by 4 minus 1 inches, and also bear in mind that this pant is still also going to have a 2 inches band. The hips measurement divided by 4 is 10 minus 1 inches, that is 9 inches. The crouch extension is the hips measurement divided by 4, which is 10, divided by 4 again, that is 2.5. So measure the 2.5 like this. Chalk this all the way to the starting point of the pant. For us to curve it out, we go inward by 1/4 inches. We mark that out. Then having done that, we use this to serve as a guide for us to curve it out. At the starting point here, we are going to take our lower waist measurement. The lower waist measurement for this is 31 divided by 4, 7.5. We are also going to add 1 inches allowance. To mark out our hips line, we go down by 8 inches starting from the waist measurement. The hips measurement divided by 4 is 10, and we also add 1 inches extra allowance. Then we'll connect it back to the waistline. So we'll extend the hips measurement all the way also into the crouch line. We'll get the midpoint of our crouch line, which is about 6.25 inches. And to chalk out our thigh measurements, we go downward by 3 inches starting from the crouch line. We will extend the midpoint of the crouch measurement all the way into the thigh line. The thigh measurement is 24. 24 divided by 2, that is 12. The thigh measurement will be divided by 2, not divided by 4 like we divided the waist and the hips measurement. Then we use this midpoint to place the measurement. Place it at the mark of 6. We'll chalk out the 6 here and connect it back to the crouch line. Then we'll mark out the 12 here. Also add 1 inches allowance. Then we'll connect it back to the hips line. Starting from the thigh line, we go down by 10 inches to mark out our above knee measurement. So we extend this midpoint all the way into the above knee measurement as well. The above knee measurement is 19 inches divided by 2 is about 9.25 inches. The next measurement we are going to take is the calf circumference, and for us to mark that out, we are going to go down by 7 inches starting from the above knee line. The calf measurement is 16 inches. 16 divided by 2, that is 8 inches. The measurement to be taken is the length of the pant is 37 inches, and we also had 1.5 inches. At the end, we'll be taking the ankle measurement. The ankle measurement is 11 inches and divided by 2 is about 5.5, and we'll just place the measurement across as well. We'll place 2.25 here, and we'll place the 5.5 inches here plus 1 inches allowance. And the next thing for us to do now is just to cut out the front panel of the pant. So I place one of the front panel on another piece of fabric to cut out the back. So this front panel is going to be serving as a pattern for us to cut out the back, and it's going to make our work much easier and faster. Starting from the waistline here, we'll go up by 2 inches for us to mark out the back crouch. We're going to slant it to meet the hem of the waistline for the back. Crouch extension for the back also, we are going to come outward by 1.5 inches. Then we'll connect it like this. So because this is going to be a fitted pant, we are just going to tilt this crouch line. We are going to tilt it like this and make it come back to meet this crouch line, just the same way in which the front crouch is extended outward. Then we are also going to add 1 inches around the crouch extension area also for the back, just to cut out the short measurement. So for the pocket, I've also cut out two pieces of fabric for the pocket, and I use the length of 13 inches and the width is 14 inches. Also place lunge at the center. I'm going to mark out where the pocket will sit on the front panel of the pants, and we're going to go down by 6.5 inches starting from the waistline. I'm going to launch it with about half an inch. So I've launched both panel of the front to come up to the waistline, and we are going to take 2.5 inches away from the waist measurement. And we are doing this because this pocket is still going to add back the 2.5 inches allowance we are taking off. So starting from where we mark the 2.5 inches, we're going to connect it with a slant line all the way to where we launched, just to cut it out. The way it appeared by the camera, I've also placed the pocket beneath the front panel of the pants, and I'm also going to shape out the pocket. So for the band of the pants, I used a width of 5 inches, and I cut out one panel for the back and I cut out two panels for the back. So the width of the 5 inches is going to be on fold. I'm still going to add interfacing to it. We are going to fold it up like this and fold it up like this. The back is just one piece and the front is two pieces, and that is because the front is going to be having a zipper flyover. So for the zipper flyover, I also cut out two pieces of fabrics, and I used a width of 2.5 inches for both of them, and also one is quite longer than the other. For this first one is about 8.5 inches, and the second one is about 7.5 inches. So when we get to the sewing machine, you will understand how we stitch everything down. So for the sewing, the first thing to do is to attach the pocket to the front panel of the pants. Take the right side of the pocket, face the right side of the front panel of the pants. So I'll be stitching down the pocket and the main fabrics using just 1 cm. So after stitching down the pocket with the main fabrics, I also went ahead to top stitch it using about a quarter of 1 cm. To finish the hem of the pocket, we'll be using a French seam, and I'm just going to stitch this down all the way to somewhere around here to end the stitching about 1 inch before getting to the actual launch. I'm just going to use the scissors to launch this place. So we'll use the scissors to trim out the excesses by the side. Turn out the pocket like this. So we are going to ensure that our launch is sitting down at the middle of the pocket. So we'll run a tiny straight stitch here to secure the main fabrics with the pocket. So also at this place, I'm also going to run a tiny stitch here to secure the main fabrics with the pocket. So having stitched down the first pocket, I'm just going to repeat the same thing to the second side. So I also top stitch the hem of the pocket all the way to the side. So after stitching down both pockets of the front panel of the pants, we'll make the right side face the right side like this to shape the side of the pocket. And for us to do that, the waist measurement divided by 4 is 7.5, and we'll also add 1 inch allowance, which will make it 8.5. Then having marked out the 8.5 inches, we'll connect it back to somewhere around the hip line, the zipper flyover. And for us to fix the zipper flyover, we'll come down, starting from the waistline, we'll come down by 6.5 inches. We'll place the lunge using just about 1 cm, and this is the lunge. We'll take the short zipper we want to use and we'll make it sit on the shorter piece of fabric we cut out the other time, and we'll leave out about 1.5 inches from this side. Then having done that, take the left side of our front pants, then using just this 1 cm we left, we'll fold in the 1 cm like this, then we'll place it directly on the zipper, Then we'll run a straight stitch starting from the waistline all the way to where we launched. Stitching down the zipper with the main fabrics, we'll take the second side of the front panel, make it inclined together, and we are going to side that we launched. We'll use about 1 cm to join from this side all the crouch extension of the front panel. So after joining the crouch extension together, the next thing for us to do, take the longer pieces in which we cut out the other time, and take note, I also filled them like this. Then we'll make it inclined just 1 cm. We stitch down this panel with the main fabrics. And we stitch it down together to open it up to the other side. Then we'll make it face the other panel of the zipper. Use our hand to secure the zipper with this other panel of on a direct stitch starting from this place all the way down. This is how it looks like, and this is the zipper opening. We'll separate the panel from each other and make them stand like this, just like the way it's appearing by the camera. Then we'll turn to the front side. We'll mark out about 1.5 inches. So we'll start the stitching like this. We'll stitch the main fabrics and the zipper flyover together, and when we get to somewhere around the side in which we launch, we come down with about 1 cm. Then we'll make a curve around it. Then we'll stitch this down. We'll make these shorter pieces face the longer one here. Then we'll just run a very tiny stitch to secure for them to be able to close up together. The next thing for us to do is to fix the band. We'll take this side of the band, we'll make the right side face the right side. Then using just about 1 cm, we'll stitch them together. About 1 cm on stitch there, and for us to finish it up, we'll take the other side, we'll fold the band just like the way it's appearing by the camera. We'll fold it up like this. I'm just going to run a direct stitch here using the 1 cm allowance we left. Place a lunge on it like this. Then we'll turn the band over, and this is how the other side looks like. So for us to finish it up, we are going to run direct stitch at this actual place in which we joined. This particular place, we just run a direct stitch all the way to somewhere around the pocket here and finish it up. Just trim out the excess of the band. So unlike how we left about 1 cm allowance for us to finish up this first band, for this one we left about 2.5 inches, and that is because this other one will be laying flat on it like this, and there will still be a button here. So for us to finish this up, we'll open up the band just like the way we did for the first one. I'm going to stitch starting from here. I'll use about 1 cm and stitch it all the way inside. Then repeat the same process we did for the other panel. I made a buttonhole and I also tagged the button, and this is how the front looks like. So we'll keep the front now and work on the back. We'll make the right side face the right side. Then having done that, we'll join the crouch all the way to the crouch extension using 1/2 inch. We'll place a lunge at the center here. Fix the band to the back panel. We'll make the right side of the pants face the right side of the back. Then we'll hold it like this. Then starting from the waist, we'll measure our waist measurements and we join the side together. To tape in the hem, and for us to tape in the hem, we left about 1.5 inches allowance. So I'll be folding back the 1.5 inches allowance. So after folding up the hem, the next thing for us to do is to join the lower side of the pants. We'll take our tape rule and take the actual measurement, then stitch it all the way other leg of the pants. So this is how the pant looks like after stitching everything. This is how it looks like, and you can see that it's looking so good. So the last thing I'll be doing is just to get on the pressing table and give it a nice press. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please, in case you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to do that. And in case you have any excesses after the sewing, maybe by the side, you can just trim out little. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.